What up? What up? Hey, y'all. It's your Jeff. Figured I'd start the show out a little different today. Need y'all let me know how everything is sounding. I made a few changes. What's going on? Yo, come on in. Welcome in. That better? Yeah. What if I do this? Yeah, do that. There we go. No, still cutting up. I can How about that? Yeah, that's good. I'm good. What's going on, people? How's this sounding? We gonna do some mic checking. Sound good, Nightish? Thank you. Okay. Instead of starting with the regular thing with the slides and all that shit, I figured I'd just come out the gate. Yo, what's up? And y'all tell me how stuff sound. Wow. Hey. Okay. I want y'all to tell me which sounds better. This? Come on, you son of a bitch. Why don't I just get another mic cable? How about that? Yeah. If I just got another mic cable, I could just run this mic. Yeah. Okay. I got another mic. This is the mic I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna start doing comedy on stage with music. So can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear that? Did y'all just hear them drums? Let me know if you just heard them drums and how they sounded, because I'm slowly bringing my shit in. Oh, you didn't hear the drums? Y'all didn't hear these drums? Y'all don't hear them drums? I hear the drums. Y'all can't hear the drums? God damn it. Why are they not hearing the drums? Okay. Slowly, but the mic sounds real good. Okay, good. This is the mic I'm gonna be using predominantly on stage. I don't think I'm gonna use it boy, is that pissing me off. Okay, I got the level out. Okay, I can hear it in my headphones. Okay, that says, okay, it's going out to the monitors. But no, y'all can't hear these drums. Oh, the mic sounds real good. Okay, thank you. Okay. You know what? God damn it. How about that one? Now, okay, now that's that mic. That's that mic. Oh, you heard the drums low. But it's low. Okay. It's coming in low gain for y'all. It's bananas. I don't understand that. There's no reason. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but no drums. Okay. You can hear the mic. You can hear this mic. Okay. Did you like the other mic better than that one or this one? Which one do you guys like better? Let me know which mic works better for you. Now y'all can hear it. You like this one better. Okay, cool. That one, okay, then that one it is. Oops, shit. Yeah. Okay. Well, it stands to reason. One is a stage mic, and one is a like serious broadcast boom mic. And I really take this son bitch out. I'm gonna take this son bitch out and hold it while I get this. Yeah, get this the way it's supposed to go. Tighten that. Had a session in here last night that rearranged my shit. And then I said, you know what? Why don't I'm trying to get it to where okay, the first mic sounds fuller. Silver mic is bright. Is more bright. This one is a little deeper. Okay, understood. Y'all don't even hear them drums. No drums. Okay, that's 7 and 8. It's coming out of 7 and 8. So if I go here, this is driving me nuts, y'all. I mean, because it's coming out. No drums, just please clicking. This a motherfucker. This doesn't make sense to me. Because I can hear it just fine in my headphones. I hear my this is saying it's coming out. It's going out analog 7 and 8. The analog outputs, analog inputs for 7 and 8. Say, what were the video sync issues you experienced? Seems like you fixed whatever it was. I don't think. No, it's not. I don't think it's the sync issues. I think, brother, have to do with the bandwidth of this part of LA. It sucks. It's horrible. You can only get so much bandwidth over here. So yeah, it's kind of crappy. But enough of that. Yeah, I'm totally and utterly confused because you can hear me clearly. I see the meter for me everywhere running great. Let me see. Let me go with the audio. Okay. Audio. Right. Scarlet 18 out of 20. Yeah. Yeah. I have no earthly reason why you guys can't hear me get down. But hey, cousin. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. We're gonna get right into today's get down. Yeah, I'm gonna lead this here, but I'm gonna talk through the other mic. As long as I'm clear, guys. As long as I'm clear. I've been having some audio issues I've been combing through so that I can come through to you louder. And I don't know if it's the mic pre or my cables. I got to get an engineer in here that knows what the hell he's doing, because my shit is Duke Shooter right now. There's something I did wrong anyway. Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. I am so glad y'all sat through that damn sound checking shit I just did. This makes me so mad that y'all can't hear me, because I got a looper. I got all this shit. I'm gonna start getting down on the air. Hey, Henty, let me see who was in here first. I'm so glad to have you. About to get into my long-winded ignorance in just a minute. Yeah, I should keep that banners and then bring the pop-out chat here. Yeah, okay. Who was in here first? Look like YouTube subscriber, then Dead Pill, then Zero, Henty, Eric Harvey, D Rock the Block. What's up? Cananis. Looks like Cananis will be hitting us off with some dinner served in the church kitchen. Yvette Marie digging my grooves earlier. See, those are all pre-recorded. Those are all I've already played with. Those, mixed them a little. I want to be able to get out on the air and throw some shit together. But I got to get that served up. Johnny West, Yvette Marie. Hey, welcome, sis. Good to have y'all in here. Let's get it cracking. The first church night-ish. I'm gonna open the doors of the church when I get through, and I'm really hoping to see y'all. Okay, here's the origin story of the first church. Somebody fucked up and told me that God was everywhere. So I pray from right here. Saves me 10%. I never miss a game. And I thank you for saving 10% on your soul insurance by switching to Don't Go and coming in here to the First Church of Holy Shit with me, your Uncle Jeff, where we pray, we smoke, and then we talk. We talk about God without a name, because in order to believe that God has a name, you have to believe a man. You don't have to believe a man to believe that God exists. Some man told you what God's name was. Because of that, I don't know. I can't say I know what God's name is. But I know that there is a real presence and a real force that guides me. And I am humbled by it. And I submit to it. Okay, there we go. Today's strain, again, is Blueberry Dream that we're going to be on. We're going to be on that for a minute because I got a nice little serving of that, along with the mullein. That's the 50-50 I do. Mullein, it's a lung healer. I actually drank some mullein tea earlier. Let's see. Let me hit Mrs. Brown. There we go. Yes, this is gonna be the 50-50 max mix up that we're gonna do today to blast off into the spaces and places with the bright shiny faces we need to be. Okay, so yeah, we smoke, and then we get into it. We do that for a while. We meaning me and y'all with your comments. Then I open the doors of the church and usually go refresh my beverage for a few minutes. Yeah. And I promise you, all of this meandering I'm doing here is going to be worth your while. But yeah, I like to, that's a little bit too much mullein. So I better put some more weed in there. I don't play with it, y'all. I don't. I fuck's not around. That's the size of my grinder. I got the Einstein grinder. Big old. Time to clean it though. Because not to brag, but my shit is sticky. I smokes the sticky icky. And then I take it. Blam it out right there. And I'm going to set up my bong along right here. Not the cleanest water, but it's good. It's still good enough to get us started here. Okay, get your shit. Let me know what you're smoking. Let me know what you're smoking. Put it in the chat. And we about to hit these prayers and then take off. Okay. Long Wise, what's happening? Okay. Yeah. Somebody tell me how to give does Izzy have a wrench? Did somebody give Izzy a wrench? Can somebody give Izzy a wrench? Somebody gave him a wrench. Okay, good. I'm glad somebody gave you a wrench because I'm not quite sure how. All right. We about to pray. Then we gonna smoke. All right. And in the words of the Ursher Henty, bow your funky ass heads. Creator, universe, Father, Mother, God, ancestors, I thank you. We thank you for this assembly of us in this day and in this time, these troubled times. We thank you for our vision. We thank you for us being able to see as the advanced cubes and tesseracts. We thank you for our problems. We thank you for our obstacles. Because they are the only way to greatness. No obstacles, no greatness. I sincerely hope that something I say here today clears a path, rights a wrong, turns a light on. Help me to get out of my own way. None of my bullshit today. Just what you have for them. Let me be the guiding instrument for that. Bless my efforts, Creator. Help me to be as much as I can. And that's a scary, scary sentence. Make me sensitive to the quiet voice so that I can hear what to tell them and make them sensitive to the quiet voice so they can do the same. This is an exchange. I just opened the store. Send me a troll. You know I love trolls. What am I? 12 and 0, 13 or something like that. There is no troll without a lesson. And we need lessons. We need lessons bad enough to put up with trolls. Let somebody watch this later and let it touch them. But whatever you do, please, please make this change someone's heart. I ask all these blessings in the name of a Creator that I know not, in the name of my ancestors. And it is so. And now we smoke. It's that good shit. All right. There we go. Now we are in the place where we need to be. And yes, can I get a nigga amen? Can I get a nigga amen? That's exactly how we say it. The first word being holier than the second, if you really know what you really know. Now, cool, Israel. Yeah. What we got? Infused mango and ice cream and pumpkin muffins is hot in the rainforest. Look, man, that sound like edible, Zero. That sound like edible. That's what you're doing, young man. God bless you. Because that shit there don't got no off button. I can't do it. I can't. Now, let's get into today's Get Down. Pruning your soul garden. Pruning your soul garden. Now, a lot is made of and said of the soul. What is the soul? There are those who try to scientifically locate it inside the body. There are those who have said that they've caught video of death and seen a spirit leaving. I submit to you, and this comes to me immediately. If it stinks, you may think it stinks, but that's because you think I'm pulling it out of my ass, but I'm not. It's coming to me right now. The soul is the house in which the quiet voice abides. Do me a favor, Zero. Hit me with that in the chat. The soul is the house in which the quiet voice abides. You know that quiet voice? The one we talked about? Either it was last week, a couple weeks ago. The quiet voice, how that screaming voice is connected to all your ass whoopings. I got you, Johnny. We're gonna talk about that when I open up the doors. If you're around, I'm gonna bring that up. If you can't, and I understand, please, young brother Johnny, I really want to talk about that subject because I got you, Zero. I'm gonna be speaking from a place of ignorance. I already told you everything I knew. in the intro, I said everything I know about the physical attributes of the soul. So I want you to, if you can stick around and just type, I appreciate it. If you can come in, but I really want to talk about that. That loud voice connected to all your ass whoopings. That sits outside of the soul inside of you. I don't think that's in your soul. The soul is the house in which the quiet voice. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'm glad that you left the there are no mistakes. The soul is the house in which the quiet voice and then I put this. Okay, I gotta get rid of something. Okay, I gotta keep all of those. They need to give you more than 50 banners because I got shit I be using. So it pisses me off when I can't. I'm using all of these. Yeah. StreamYard need to make your banners unlimited. Because I need that from my other thing I was talking about from last year. Wednesday, tune in to Wednesday Giraffe Balls. I'm going to be talking about the degrees of separation from men because I did it for women in last week. But at any rate, The soul is the house in which the quiet voice abides. Inside this house is where your soul is. Outside, over here, it's that quiet voice. Eat them cookies, nigga. Your mama not even gonna know. She not gonna know. Eat them cookies. Inside, he's inside. Not gonna yell. Inside your soul. You know, mama said we're not supposed to be eating no cookies before dinner. You probably don't want to do that. Let's just wait. Fuck that, nigga! We want them cookies, nigga! Yeah. I think I did this before. Yeah, I'll do it when I cut it together. We want them cookies now. We want them cookies. That's not coming from your soul. That's not supposed to be coming from your soul. Ooh wee, y'all. We gonna go. Wow, yeah. That doesn't come from your soul. That comes from outside your soul. The soul is pure. I believe every soul is pure. The wickedness starts outside. So the wickedness is outside your soul. But your choice, in my opinion, isn't made Thank you, Yvette Marie. God damn it. God damn it. Thank you, Yvette Marie. The soul is this place in the flesh that in my head, it's almost shaped like a pumpkin. And it's decked out on the inside when it starts. But this voice is outside the soul and courses through the flesh. Coursing through the flesh. Talking to you all the time. You got to hear your soul talk to you. You got to hear your quiet voice speak. You ever heard the phrase, search your soul? Well, if you haven't been nourishing your quiet voice, it's a big search. If you haven't been cleaning your soul, it's a big search. Say you got to hear your soul talk to you. You do, but Hinty, I believe that you're not discussing. That's hilarious. Why is that quiet voice so loud? I don't believe you're discussing the soul speak to you. I don't believe that. I believe you're listening to the quiet voice inside the soul speak to you. As a musician, my soul rarely speaks. My soul rarely speaks. My soul usually sings to me. It sings to me. And when something comes from my soul, it's the quiet voice. And that's weird to just kind of patch that shit together. But yeah, I'm going to have to say that my soul sings and the quiet voice speaks, which is where I'm going to try to make my songs from. Your soul as in that pumpkin I'm talking about. Yeah? Give me love. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
This is my beautiful daughter. What did you cook?
Some wontons.
That's it. Did you leave any? We'll see. All right. I love you.
I'll let you know how to get that.
And let me know when you get back to the house so we can handle that.
Okay.
All right, baby. Have fun. Be careful.
Okay.
Call me. Boys carry disease. Okay. What was I going to say? What was that? Oh yeah, Henty. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got to. We gonna talk about that one. We can talk about that too. Spark One. Don't make me go down that road there, Jedi. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the exact link to get this mic, but I need you to guess. When we talk, I need you to guess the price on this mic. It's gonna fuck you up. You have no idea. Anyway, and it's a good mic. It's a good mic, but you guys say this one sounds better, so I'll go with this one. Anyway, as I was saying, your soul in this soul space, your soul is not furnished with things. Hilarious top shelf. Your soul, your soul is not furnished with things, Talbish. Your soul is furnished with the aftertaste, the residue of experience. Give me that zero. Your soul is furnished with the residue and aftertaste of experience. Wow. Your soul is furnished with the residue and aftertaste of experience. These make up the seats, the drinking glasses, the shower. We're going to personify the quiet voice. These make up all of the metaphysical belongings of the quiet voice. God, this is some good shit here that I'm smoking. These things make up the metaphysical belongings of the quiet voice. The residue and aftertaste of experience make up the metaphysical belongings of the quiet voice. Yeah. You don't think it's a God? How the hell you think I come up with some shit like that? Damn it, Johnny West. You think I won't star that? Is that why you put that up there, young man? Are you daring me to star that comment? Is that what you was doing? Oh, we gonna talk about that. The quiet voice is perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. Did y'all see the Iron Man where or yeah, I think it was Infinity War, Avengers. I don't know which Avengers it was, but it was the one where the long faced dude could just throw metal and stuff at will, like Magneto almost. Well, your soul, oh, mine is much prettier than that. I'm going in a whole different direction. Fuck that shit that deep shit I just said about furnished with the residue and aftertaste of experience. No, your soul is not furnished with the residue and aftertaste of experience. No, that's not the furnishings. The residue and aftertaste of experience is what covers, what shrouds the outer lining of your soul. So if all the residue and aftertaste of experience that you have had has been negative, has been on some bullshit, and you do not clean it, if you don't get that, if you don't clean that, my man, zero. The residue and aftertaste of experience is what shrouds the outer lining of your soul. Good and bad. Good and bad. Okay. See, this is what happens when you get a collection of Jedis. That thank you, True. True. We gonna beat that up afterwards. I hope you can come in. That's dope. We're gonna okay. So you this pumpkin, the soul needs nothing. Excuse me, the quiet voice needs nothing. The quiet voice is that dude. He needs nothing. He floats there in your soul. And everything he says is perfect. Perfect in its advice, purpose, perfect in its purpose, perfect in its timing. That quiet voice is a sumbitch. How real talk, how often has your quiet voice been wrong? Mine, goddamn near infallible. I think maybe, and that might have been just my perception of it. Now, Tony Mack, if your quiet voice is always perfect, but you're not getting these perfect messages loud enough or on time, then it must be your soul that is imperfect. You can't perfect the quiet voice. The quiet voice is already perfect. You can't perfect your quiet voice. It is a fucking one. Type that exactly right, Johnny, and I'll star it. We'll talk about it. Your quiet voice is spot on. But the residue of never having a father in your life has left your soul dirty in some ways, thick in some ways, warped in some ways. That when the quiet voice passes through, it gets garbled. Or you hear it, but you don't hear it clearly. You hear it, but you hear it late. I knew I should have did that. I knew I shouldn't have done that. That's because a quiet voice told you. And whatever category it was in your window, it didn't get to you. And if you arrogant enough, you're gonna question your quiet voice batting average. Because it could be you. Could be you. I'll start anyway. You gotta work on that, Johnny. Really. You got an A+ for the day, and you're chipping at it. You're chipping at it. Yeah, your quiet voice is spot on. So because you grew up in such a state of lack, and you have not examined that lack in your soul, right over, right there, where the father should have been to discipline you in school or teach you himself, you missed that. So now, or your mama didn't teach you, her credit bad too, so she didn't know, and you didn't get it fixed, so you didn't know. Because of your lack, you now have a lack consciousness, and you got to have it today, and you got to have it in order to make other people envious of you. You got to have it to show off. You got to floss. It's not that you didn't hear the quiet voice say, don't buy that car. No, it's not that the quiet voice didn't say, don't buy that car. Now, maybe you didn't fortify the quiet voice, because the quiet voice, again, can only speak, Don Terrace. Give me this zero. The quiet voice will only speak in words you yourself understand. The quiet voice will only speak in words that you yourself understand. That's it. You understand, nigga, don't buy that car. Now, if you fortify your voice, your words, if you fortify your words, oh, come on. The quiet voice will only speak in words that you yourself understand. So that means the more words you know, the more the quiet voice can speak to you. The more you fortify your mind with words, the more words the quiet voice has to speak. And it might say, bruh, don't buy that car. Regardless to what they tell you about your debt ratio. Nigga, you know what kind of money you owe. Ain't nothing wrong with your car. Or it might say to you, bruh, you know better than to take out a commoner's loan for 48, 60, now up to 72 months on a depreciating liability set to financial algorithms so that it will never, ever be worth more than you owe on it as long as you're paying on it. It might say that to you, but whichever way, it's going to say it. Now, here's the scary part. Neither of those levels of communication are higher or lower than any other. The quiet voice and its effectiveness isn't qualified by you and what you do. It's unqualifiable. The one in those levels that makes the proper choice is who is greatest. And you can make that choice on, look at another, don't you buy that damn car. Or, bruh, remember your debt ratio. Or, really, a depreciating liability. You know you don't buy the bank buys you. But what if Mr. Smarty Pants don't listen? What if, Mr. Slick Mouth Smarty Pants with all the nice fancy $50 words can't hear the quiet voice because those $50 words go with a $300,000 job, and it ain't what you earn, it's what you keep. Dude is about to buy a car so he look good at work when he's already leveraged up to his fucking eyeballs. Is he somehow better than the brother who communicates on this level? Look here, bro, don't you buy that car. And he go, all right, fuck it. Yeah, man, I don't think it's for me today. Thank you. And walk off the lot. It's not about the entire merit of vocabulary that the quiet voice speaks to you in. It's about your ability to listen. And then react. Because it's not going to get any louder. It's not. You got to get quieter. That's what meditation is. Getting quiet, getting still. So you can hear the quiet voice as you push out everything else into nothingness. On some of that shit. Let me see what you Negroes are saying. Yes, okay, yes. All that shit is I'm as dope as I think. Okay. Where my shit at? Oh shit. Oh, there you are. Okay. Now, this is why it is so important to prune your soul garden, to clean, to clip off the bullshit, the fungus, the algae that will grow from what is on its windows. Because you didn't clean it all. Please do not confuse cleaning out your soul with cleaning out your circle. Your circle is outside. Your soul is inside. And there are a lot of people who are around you that are hard for you to weed out of your circle no matter how hard you try, because you're looking at them and interacting with them through Whatever filthy soul window the quiet voice is trying to speak out of. The quiet voice, give me this 0. The quiet voice can only be heard through clean windows. These windows don't open. The windows aren't there to protect the quiet voice. The windows are there to protect you. You couldn't deal with the purity of the quiet voice. These windows are there to deal with you, to keep you safe. And you have to keep those windows clean so the quiet voice can pass through. I wish I could say those windows were unbreakable. But they're not. They're not. Drug abuse. Drug abuse will break one of them windows. And what happens then? What happens when the windows of the soul are broken by trauma? The quiet voice vanishes. Them niggas that was cracked out, wasn't no quiet voice. Wasn't no quiet voice. What quiet voice? What quiet voice? What? I don't care what I gotta do. I don't even care if you judge me. That's how absent the quiet voice is. Because one of the windows of my soul is broken by this narcotic. And the only way to stop letting them demons step through that glass, just filthy, blood-covered, minotaur-looking red feet with razor-sharp white claws and monster head with the devil's head. That's what I'm saying. You know that. Stepping through into your soul through that narcotic, through that broken heart. You come in and find your woman face down in a pillow, getting it spanked and long stroked by one of your friends. Bruh, that demon took a running start. And because the windows of your soul were not fortified enough, broke through and tried to kill the quiet voice, which is impossible. The quiet voice just vanishes. It's gone. Your windows weren't strong enough. Somebody's fault, other than perhaps yours, of you know, for not fortifying your windows. I ain't got nothing to say about your best friend trying to strike oil. I ain't even talking about that. That's none of my goddamn business. That's none of my business. What he doing? You ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the uncontrollable rage that you fall into when you kill them both. The quiet voice was vanished, vanquished. And there was no one there who could lend you a quiet voice. Bro, don't do this. Don't do this. You about to throw your life away for these two untrustworthy motherfuckers. Why? Don't do it. You didn't have that. So since you didn't have his quiet voice or your quiet voice, woe be unto them two. They had to deal with you and your that blind rage demon that was calling the plays. Took over. Call the plays. Go in the closet. Get that gauge out. Let it loose. On both of them. Ooh, that's heavy. I'm out. I got my fill. I got to see you do it. All right. I'm out. Oh, I'll see you. I'll see you. You'll see me again. You'll definitely see me again. Where are you going? You're going to need me. That is what happens when you don't fortify the windows of your soul. Rage can get in. This is why it is so important to prune your soul garden. You've got to, before shit starts to grow. Once you recognize it, you're not going to be able to call any other plays. The quiet voice, all his plays are going to come out of him perfect and to you garbled, barely perceptible until after the fact. You got to get shit out the way. It's not enough to be listening. You listening with the same shit in the way. Doesn't matter. And that's what happens early on your journey. And I know because I'm here. When you can sit quietly and find all the shit around all the windows and eventually get them all clean, man, I'm still not there. I'm still trying to make a safe haven for the quiet voice. And that's what you should be doing. Because it is linked to your absolute best decisions in the moment when the shit hits the fan. What to do, who to barter with, who to sleep with, where to go, what to eat. It's not wrong. You must meditate, pray, and keep garbage out that you're going to have to clean up later. Because that's all it is really later. It's a cleanup job for you. It's a cleanup job for you. I like that, long wise. It's a constant cleanup job. It's a constant check and fortification of those windows. You got to fortify your finance window with fact. Fact and experience. Lessons learned. Get this to me, Zero. Fact, comma, experience, and lessons learned. All fortify the windows of your soul. Long wise, please understand that I know you mean me no harm and I mean you none. Please know I do. But I tell you why I don't use the phrase spiritual warfare. Because of the Christians I know that have used it that turn my fucking stomach with their behavior. And I agree with that sentence, but for me to use it, it's a buzzword for a group of people that I really don't get down with, which is hoity-toity, Jasper ass, shade tree house goon ass black Christians. I really don't. But I love where you're going, and you're right. There is a constant battle in the metaphysical, in the under and unearthly, for that soul I'm talking about. Fact, experience, and lessons learned, all fortify the windows of your soul. That's all you can do is live, learn, and apply. But apply honestly. Don't bullshit you. You know where you can't hear the quiet voice? Well, get over in there and dig out the bullshit that's in the way. Because there's certain places you can hear perfectly. Then other places, not so much. Do you think it's moved? Is it imperfect? It isn't. It hasn't. It's there. And I'm glad, Longwise. I'm glad you. Please take it into love. I mean it, bro. Because I'm with you. I'm with you. I just stay away from saying it that way. Me personally. Your soul is not fortified. Your soul is muddied then by default. By default, your soul is muddied by lies, inexperience, and lessons you ain't learned yet. They muddy the windows of your soul. So, that is to say that when you don't have facts and you don't have experience and you haven't learned any lessons, the quiet voice is going to be damn near inaudible to you. You rolling on the grace of the Creator. Yo, young ass is just out there go-karting. Just go-karting on a frozen lake. Just waiting on the go-karting on a frozen lake. Just waiting on the ice to break. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with that. Oh man, if y'all can't hear that. See, and this is what I'm talking about, where I'm gonna have my shit set up to where I can make the song right on the spot, and y'all will hear me do it. I don't know. I don't know what's missing. Let me back out. To there. Man, drums coming through loud and clear. There. I can hear them. So it has to do something with the settings of the audio. Okay, this is driving me nuts, guys. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do. Okay. What we got to understand then, before opening doors up, is, oh yeah, the more experience you have, the easier it is to clean your windows. More experience you have, okay, especially when you've peeled off the negative of those experiences and not let them cloud the windows. Okay. You take all that negativity and put it in a beware book, and you don't walk around with your beware book open. As a matter of fact, it's the last book you open. You go through all of your possibilities, and then you flip open your beware book. Do I have any bewares on getting a business loan? Do I have any bewares on sleeping around on the first date? Or do I have any bewares on buying a car? Do I have any bewares on fitness? That's in your beware book, but you don't walk around with that shit open, waiting on the sky to fall. You just refer to it when you need it. You don't smear it on the windows of your soul. What good is it there? Who's it helping? Who's benefiting by you taking the unfiltered shit of a previous experience and smearing it on the windows of your soul so that the quiet voice has to try to speak to you through shit? Who are you? How dare you cut yourself off from the universe and the creator by smearing the shit of an experience on the windows of your soul? That's some arrogant shit. Because you choose to see shit. So now you see everything as shit. You ain't shit because your mama wasn't shit. You ain't shit because your daddy wasn't shit. You niggas ain't gonna do shit. Fuck that shit. That's some bullshit. That shit ain't gonna work. You niggas stay on some fuck shit. That ain't shit. Your brother's was better. I mean, that's okay, but your sister does it this way. How come you can't be more like your brother? How come you can't be more like your cousin? And you done smeared that all over these fucking windows. Not understanding that without cleaning it up some more, the quiet voice is not going to be able to guide you to better experiences. Not because the quiet voice is fallible, but because the windows of your soul are dirty. That's it. Clean them. That's got to make sense to you. Well, it doesn't have to. It ain't got to be. My genius ain't got to make sense to everybody. It's for who it's for. You got to stop challenging, retarding, impeding, creating resistance for the candle power of the quiet voice. It's not that it comes any louder. It's just that it comes through your windows. If your windows aren't clean, it'll come through like a faded haze. The quiet voice comes through like vapor. You can kind of see like mist, fog. And it can go all the way from that to a laser of light. 13 times more powerful than the sun. It doesn't come loud. It just comes fucking clear. Clear, not loud. Clear. Unmistakably, irrevocably, irreversibly, unparalleled in depth and fidelity, fucking clear what you supposed to do. And for me, I get that. I get that. Okay, Long Wise, I'm going to start it. That happens for me. Car fanatic. You don't think I'd be going by some of these hot rod lots going? Wonder what I could do with the payments. You don't buy the bank. The bank buys you. And just because it's older, it's nothing to do with the fact. that the math will always dictate that you will never owe less than this depreciating liability is worth if you pay on their schedule, because it is paying on schedule that pays them. You don't have any room. Your other cars are pieces of shit. Work on those. Asshole. Why even put yourself on the hook for a material object that doesn't make money? Be clear. Now, look back in front of you before you run into this car. That's how it works. For me. Crystal clear. Not loud. Oh, I can turn around and go in there. And behind my wife's back, put us on the hook for 50, 60 grand. Pull up, ding, ding. Oh, fly as fuck. But I would have to ignore that crystal clear voice. Not screaming, because the screaming voice is, nigga. Oh my God. Yeah. Let me share with you what my voice. Let me overshare here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me I will merely, here we go. I'm going to share with you, and then I'm open the doors. Let me share with you this sickness that I have. Every now and then, I'll go, I don't want to look at nothing newer than the year 2000. All manuals. And yeah. Price $50,000. Bam. And a candy store, 692 cars pop up. And I can tease myself with this car porn by going, hey, let me look at the oldest cars first. Oh, look at that. Look at that. $29,000. Yeah, go get it. Go get it. Oh my God. Oh, you can stun on him, Jeff Brown. Oh, you could pull up in front of the Emperor. What? Ain't nobody got no 72 Pontiac Le Mans. It don't matter. You ain't got nowhere to put it. You know what your wife said? Shit, nigga, who the man it out? Who the man? Nigga, you ain't even got the 9850, nigga. You trying to tell me you can't talk him down off of that? Them nice old school joint, that old school joint right there. Then you can find some Super C's from back in the day to pop in there, put an SR20 in it. Oh, nigga, they don't even want 10 grand. Jeff, you trying to consolidate your bills. Now's not the time for you to be buying a goddamn thing. What the fuck are you thinking? You know better. Bruh, that don't stop me from ignoring that voice and pulling up with my wife. Didn't pay. She know too much about cars now. She know I got to sell something to get something. So she know I had to do something stupid that is not in the agreement for us to move way, way ahead. I could do that, but I would have to ignore that quiet voice that I already know is connected to all of my good. I already know it. That screaming voice, he finna bounce out. Turn into rage later. Turn into discontent and ego during the argument later. But he ain't gonna be around for none of the good shit. I mean, the bad, that in no good ways. That ain't his get down. Clean your windows. You ain't got to fix it, but understand why. Forgive yourself and for your part in it, and them for theirs. And that ain't worth the fuck if you're gonna go back to doing what you was doing. And do something different. Live a different way. Be a different way. Be a better person. Because you did that work. Now, I am what I'm in the mood for. Yeah. That one there. See, if I get my shit straight, I'll be able to make this and get y'all to watch me while I'm dead in the middle of it. I would love to have broken off into a song earlier, but I'm gonna go back and look at the video and write a song around it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna open the spot up, but I'm going to get me some tea, and I'm looking to see whoever wants to come in and talk about these joints that I got outlined. Come on in. Doors of the church is open. Yeah. Come through. We're gonna do our thing. Alright? I'll be back in a sec. All right. Okay, I'm back. Let me see. What do I feel like for this? Oh shit. The homies are up in the place. Okay. And let me cam down for what time it is. Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is now we about to get out into the Tesseract Dojo. It's Tesseract Dojo time. This is Tesseract Jedi's in here. This is cats that are in the room right now that come here, spar here, leave, and take away dope ass thoughts. And I am proud to say that they are members of my dojo, one and all. What's going on, brothers?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Yeah. So any thoughts before I open these? I got some ideas, especially I think a couple from you, Johnny. I don't remember again. I'm high. But I got some comments that are starred that we're gonna talk about after y'all's open thoughts. If you have any, the floor is open. Don't be shy, niggas. What's on your mind?
Well, first, you know me. I always say to all of those listening to the sound of my voice, man, if y'all are working in pharmacy conditions, remember Operation Spotlight is supposed to be happening October 31st through November 1st. If you're working in pharmacy, don't punk out on this one. Y'all know, y'all listen to that quiet voice. Y'all know these conditions aren't well, and save yourself.
Hey, man, do you have do you have any links to anything that you could put into
I'll do that as we spar through here.
Yeah, as we spar, please put some links in the chat.
I'll do that.
So we can check it out and support how we can. Yeah, okay. Well, since I
didn't already cut the chains from my plantation and ran running.
Long Wise, welcome to the panel.
Hello, fellas. Hello.
What's going on, man?
Let's see. Where am I? Here are my comments. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go back through some comments in the show. I know it weighs like 21 grams. Johnny, I'm gonna set this up from earlier when we were discussing it. I have seen videos where people die and you see an apparition leave the body. I have heard people speak of it actually being physically located somewhere in the body. So when you speak of it weighing 21 grams, is that the same thing?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. They claim that it weighs 21 grams. Like when you die, I guess I don't know how long it takes, but I think as soon as you die, you're 21 grams lighter. So that right there shows you that your soul has some type of weight to it, or something has some type of weight to it when you die.
It has atomic mass. Yeah, your soul has atomic mass.
Yeah. So it is a physical thing. So people who be like, man, it's not physical, it's not scientifically proven. Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah. Just purely from the weight.
Yeah, just from the weight.
That's some dope shit. See, I didn't I had never really delved into it, and I'd heard about people discuss that they're like documentaries around it, but I doubt very seriously, and I think the number is shrinking. Not of people who believe in God per se, people who believe in something outside of these earth suits. I think that number is growing, and the number of people who do not who believe that it just goes black when you die. I think that number is shrinking. I really do.
Yeah. I know, just like I was saying in the comments, like what made me realize that was when I took shrooms for the first time. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? like it really,
Shrooms will give you a quiet voice on microphone.
yeah,
Okay,
like,
yeah, I heard. Okay, yeah, let's talk about that, gentlemen, because I have never done it, and I'm thinking very seriously about getting at it sometime soon.
Worth
Tell me, talk about it.
yeah, it's worth it. One thing I'll tell you is don't do a lot of it at your first time, like probably like a gram. You feel what I'm saying? Something like
Yeah,
that.
you gotta walk into that shit.
Yeah, you gotta walk into that shit because like it'll blast you off. Yeah,
And have you throwing up violently if you overdo it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Well,
because
it really depends on who you get it from too, because I've already had trips experiences from other substances, but when I took shrooms for the first time, I ate 2-3 grams and I ain't feel anything. And so I'm thinking it's definitely who you get it from, because compared to what I had last time, I will probably have to take like 8 to 10 grams of it to get where I need to get to, or to have that really good trip like I want. You know what I mean?
Well, that also depends on your body mass too. How big of a guy are you?
Right. I ain't that big. 5'11", 170 plus.
Well, I mean, 170. That's still a heavier dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. See, I'm like 6 foot 135. You feel what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all this adding up height like we at the NFL combine is unnecessary.
No, but it's
I am
all
not
about body
fucking with.
absorption. It's
Okay,
all
well,
about how
great.
it's all about your body absorption.
I'm gonna start with enough to still pass a piss test. How about that? I'm gonna ease the fuck into it. I don't have shit to prove to nobody.
Yeah, a gram would be good. Though. I'll say like a gram.
A gram? You think that's okay?
Yeah.
And how long should I expect to be gone?
Oh, about 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's not like a gone. It's you're very cognizant.
I don't know, man. When I take it, it put me on my ass.
I was very aware. I was alert. I could see beauty in things. I could see the ugly in myself and how I could fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like mushrooms told me about myself.
It does. And afterwards you feel clean. You feel you know how you talk about cleansing your soul. You know, I was talking about cleansing.
You definitely feel a purge.
You feel like your soul has just been purged of some shit. So yeah. Like I said, it ain't for everybody, but like if you're going through some shit, yeah, you should most definitely try it.
It definitely opens up new pathways in the mind, brother. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna take y'all niggas' word on it, because I've been hearing about it. You know,
explaining it makes you sound like a crazy person, but when you experience it, you're like, oh, this is what everyone's talking about.
Right.
Like the walls are waving, and I'm seeing color and hearing sound.
Okay, and
it's like God just give your brain a hug for real. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and it makes you realize that you are a soul. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like it tap you in. It tap you all the way in. Yeah.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, you have sold at least 2 grams of mushrooms today. Congratulations, gentlemen. I'm now. I don't know. I don't know what to buy first. Like I want some mild shit. And what I will more than if you say it's a gram, if I made a really nice salad and put those mushrooms in it,
Yep.
that's all I need. I'm good.
Yep. Or
Hold
do
up.
it in a smoothie. Put it in your smoothie. That's how I did it. I put it in a smoothie. I was like, all right, yeah. Cause it's like a real mushroomy type taste. It's like a nasty taste for real.
I
Like,
treat them shits like chips. I'm not
He a
I'm not
dick.
opposed I'm not opposed to the taste of mushrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I ate them shits like chips. Ooh, mushroom chips, nigga. Them chips was delicious.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, they super mushroomy tasty though. Like
Yeah, like that earthy. What did he taste? Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I got a ranch dressing recipe that's starts with peanuts. That's delicious, and I could mix that up in that as like a dressing. Put it on the top with a little vegan mayonnaise, a little mustard, little
With some
agave.
chips.
Yeah, bro. And I'm up in there. I'm in there like swimwear. I am, yeah. So
don't plan on doing nothing though, man. Don't think you're gonna be able to do shit, man. Don't think you're gonna be able to, enjoy it. Just sit down, relax, watching TV. As a matter of fact, I always do it. I turn the lights off in my house and I just vibe out.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna make a beat. Yeah, God had other plans.
Yeah. It don't work like that. Me too.
really? Okay, because you produce too, Johnny.
Yeah.
You can't produce when you do it.
Nah, you can't produce like you might have to wait. You might have to wait like maybe like mid track, maybe like mid trip. You feel what I'm saying? Right before that last one. But yeah, nope.
Why?
Nah.
Because you're so busy experiencing yourself for the first time. Like
it talk to you like that. The motherfucking mushrooms be talking to you. It be telling you the secrets that you trying to figure out about yourself.
I'm dead serious. Before you do it, write down the questions you want to ask the mushrooms, and when you do it, you will find out.
Yep, he ain't lying.
Now, are these clairvoyant questions, or just questions about like? Can you ask it questions about the future?
You just ask it questions about yourself, like why you do some of the things that you do, obstacles, some of the things that you are battling mentally.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And yeah.
So it's like how I plug the great Zometheus. You know how he talks about the university of you, how he says you are the question, you pose the question and you possess the answers. Yeah, the mushrooms just help you guide you to them. If you ask it beforehand and then take the mushrooms, it'll explain itself to you.
Right. Okay.
I think the best way that you would take them, especially it being a new substance to you, to eat them straight and to really actually know everything that's going on with it. I wouldn't even eat it with a salad because you don't want any kind of interference or anything else going on other than those mushrooms in your system. Also, to be with yourself in a safe environment, of course, your own home, you know what I mean? But that will really like keep it quiet, maybe play reggae or classical music, something that'll actually lift your spirit in a positive manner. And everything else will come after that properly. Like the spirit will show you. It will show you.
Hell, man, when you high on that shit, your dogs might tell you something.
Right, man.
No doubt.
Man, the motherfucking trees was talking to me and shit. I was like, God damn, nigga, this shit, wow. And it was talking to me like I don't even know what they were saying, but like I felt what it was saying. It was wild, man. It's wild.
Probably because it has life.
My favorite is when you take a nap for 7 hours, wake up 7 minutes later.
Yeah. That shit too. I'm like, man. It's great, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gentlemen, sold. Let's we got to move the goddamn show forward. Shit. Okay, Sister Yvette Marie was talking about the flesh, and when she put that up, I was struggling with where the screaming voice resides.
Which is flesh.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Spark One. What is going on with your shit? Quiet down your world. The flesh is where the screaming voice pierces through, courses through all the time. The quiet voice is in your soul looking out through the windows, as we discussed. And this is I say that voice resides in the flesh because it wants to fight now. It wants to fuck now. It wants to eat now. It wants sugar now. It wants nicotine now. It wants butter now. It wants to cuss this motherfucker out now. And that is all flesh driven. So anybody's thoughts?
Also, because we are of man.
I think
At the
you
same
need.
time being in the flesh, but we are of man. So that it's gonna come naturally. It's our job to look the other way.
I think we need that voice for real, man. Because sometimes I know how some people be like, man, you shouldn't listen to it, but it just tell you the shit you shouldn't be doing. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I be listening to them, but I don't act on them. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, okay, all right, bet this is how savage you can get. But yeah, you ain't got to get that savage though. Right now, you can go ahead.
Very good. Yes. Yes. And I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in right there because well spoken, young Jedi. That's very well spoken. Often people, and Jordan Peterson even spoke on this about there's a difference between being meek and peaceful. Meek is some bullshit. Be peaceful, but do not be above war. Just know where to place it. Know when to rain it down. Know when it is necessary because it's going to be. Oh, it's going to be. It's just not all the time. And what happens is that tough face we're forced to lead with, especially growing up as Black males or, damn it, as Black people in urban areas, because that tough face kept you safe. It's so hard for some of us to turn it off, especially when we feel threatened. So yeah, yeah, I got to give you that, Johnny, because there's a time for it.
Yeah, you just gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Now,
That's a fact.
okay, my man True, who just popped in here, he says, "Why is that quiet voice loud?" All right, True. I'm gonna let you take that back to the context it was in. What's on your mind, man?
Well, initially it was I made that comment when you were speaking about your quiet voice, and what it was telling you was like, don't do this and don't do that. I was like, but I was like, your quiet voice was kind of loud, so that's why I initially made the comment. But then I sat back and thought about it. I'm like, the quiet voice might start off quiet, but if you continue to ignore it, it will get louder, but it's only gonna get so loud. It was like, okay, you keep ignoring me, you're gonna have to face whatever comes after you do what you do.
sure.
That's why I said go ahead and listen to it. So you know you acknowledge them. You feel what I'm saying? Because of you know how you act when motherfuckers don't listen to you. So
Right.
you listen to it. You feel what I'm saying? And then you be like, all right, nah, bro, but you move in a different way, in a different manner. Like,
Well, a
nah,
lot of people like want instant results, instant gratification, what have you, but they don't realize that there's repercussions after that. You just don't know what it is because in that moment you might feel good about what you're saying or what you do. But hell, you don't know if there's gonna be payback down the road.
Look, I feel like the quiet voice gets loud after you've ignored it.
Mhm.
So, like, I'm gonna use the example like Uncle Jeff used. Like, nigga, don't buy that car, right?
Mhm.
You buy the car and it's a fucking lemon. You know what I'm saying? The heat don't work. It's a hoopty. You know, the tailpipe's dragging. You know, all types of shit. You smell gasoline coming through your fucking AC. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And you heard that quiet voice before you bought that car say, nigga, don't buy that car.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But now that quiet voice is the voice in your head. Like, I told you not to buy that shit, nigga. Now you fucked up. You 20K in the hole because you done bought this fucking stinker of a lemon. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say it turned to Samuel L. Jackson on you.
That's when the quiet voice get loud. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Well,
And
I
also,
think a lot of
I
people-
don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay. Here's what, and it could be, and y'all tell me this could be compartmentalized. But when I fuck up, after I've fucked up, it's usually the screaming voice going, nigga, see there?
Mhm.
Look what happened now. I told you not, because the quiet voice, the screaming voice is a lie. I told you that you shouldn't have done that shit. Now what you gonna do?
You
And
have
it's
to
the
deal with it.
same voice that comes up with the next harebrained fucking scheme. The quiet voice is usually ahead of the situation with me. Okay, what next?
Mhm.
What next? The highest form of conversation is what now? The lowest form is remember when. How are you going to fix this? It is a monumental fuck up, but you need to fix it because all you gonna do is sit in this shit till it starts not to stink. So this is the shit that the quiet voice is saying to me in the very moment. The screaming voice, nigga, what your dumb ass finna do now? Oh wow, you done fucked up and told you. Yeah, here's what we do. We keep it. Get the insurance on it. Drive this motherfucker to Mexico. That's the screaming voice.
And let
Y'all
Pablo do
lucky.
his thing.
Right.
Y'all lucky, man. Y'all live close to that border, man. I live all the way in Ohio, man. That's like a good.
No, Johnny.
Nigga, them Canadians will take care of it too.
Johnny.
Shit.
Hey, you right.
Johnny,
You right.
gentlemen, I am trying to tell you, I'm right here.
Them Canadians will take care of it right
is
for you.
3.5 hours from me. I would not do that shit anymore because they got cameras every goddamn where. And the insurance company most definitely has grid access to them cameras if you say your car come up missing.
Mhm.
I would that was a trick we used to do back in the 80s and the early 90s. But nigga, now I would not. No, blue collar crime is over, gentlemen. This is put it to you. Blue collar crime is done. If you out there on some blue collar shit, I can't even sympathize for you. Running into a bank with your shit out talking about don't nobody move nothing. Nigga, that shit is so played.
That's how you end up on the world's dumbest criminals.
Man, I don't
listen.
Ain't nothing coordinated at all. No sense of time.
Well, I'm not even saying that you can't, because people still do.
Mhm.
I'm not saying you can't pull off a $3 million heist. What I am saying is that a $3 million plan in 1998 is not a $3 million plan in 2023.
Yeah, you gotta hack.
Definitely.
You gotta hack like they did them niggas in
That shit
in
is a
Vegas.
15 to 20 plan.
Bruh,
Guaranteed.
they not playing. They got all this shit. They got to identify you. Man, look, if you don't have a definitive electronic strategy that is slicker than just it's got to be slicker than humanity. It can't just be no tongue hustle, no eyeball hustle. You got to be on some Ocean's 13 type shit.
But they just did it in Vegas though. I mean, you know, like,
Because they was on some Ocean's 13 type shit. That's why I'm not saying it's not possible.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying dumb niggas at the house,
Oh
niggas find another way.
Nah, you can't do it like that.
No, this fucking crime now is for the pros. It's ain't no amateur crime no more.
Yeah.
No,
So-
they post it on Instagram every week.
When I was a teenager, when I was a teenager in the 90s, early 90s, I'm talking about when CompuServe was the internet. There used to be the anarchist cookbook, you know, your guide to mischief. Oh man, that shit don't work no more.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need you to expound on that. Go on, give us the Wikipedia on that.
Y'all don't know about the anarchist cookbook? Like, it used to be a manuscript that you could find online, and it'll tell you how to make pipe bombs and tell you how to create how to create an American Express card number just randomly to fool the computer, how to make a Visa card number to fool the server. Like, yo, it was a Bible for mischief in the early 90s.
So pretty much the dark web, but y'all had it like on the regular web.
Yeah, but because the regular web was the dark web, wasn't nobody on that shit.
It was the Wild Wild West.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
internet this is like CompuServe. This wasn't even America Online.
Yeah, obviously I'm AOL. I'm an AOL baby. So
Yeah,
that's when I came in.
this about 2-3 years before that.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know nothing about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when House Party 1 came out and we were using the internet. Like, that's how old that was. And I only was able to see that through some of my white friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they was printing that shit off and handing it out at recess. That shit was amazing.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
And shit like that now, you instantly red flag. Like, yeah, now you being looked at.
Yeah, but they couldn't tell who was doing what back then.
Right.
Right.
They had to work a lot harder to find out who it was.
Yeah, boy, that was different.
Nowadays, you volunteering the information now.
Pretty much. Everything, your phone tracks everything you do. SMART is a military acronym.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The same way they got smart bombs is the same thing that they use for a smartphone. It's the same technology, the GPS coordination and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's an actual acronym. That SMART is an acronym. You know how the military do that shit. They don't mean it's smart because it can find your ass.
Right.
I think it's like singular, mobile, autonomous, tactical, something.
Wow.
It makes sense though. It really do, man. I mean,
That's the first time I'm hearing that. Wow. But it makes all the more sense. It makes all the more sense. I never would have thought SMART was an acronym.
How about strategic mind acuity report terminal?
Wow. Wow.
Is that what it actually is?
No, but it damn should be close to it.
But I just pulled that out of my ass.
But that damn should be it. Like, that basically says it right there.
Yeah. They know exactly everything. That this is what I've often said, is that you're actually informing your clone. What if somewhere in every city underground there are clones being made of people specifically?
That's so
off of social media, and you're informing your clone. Your clone is watching you 24 hours a day, and everything that the computer can tell it about you, it is informing the clone.
Wouldn't shock me.
You know, I live right down the street from Wright Pat Air Force Base. You know, that's like the real Area 51. So ain't nothing like, that shit probably is happening down there.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm about to need a new banner. We about to take a tinfoil turn. Yeah, Zero. If you still there, give me the tinfoil turn. ... Yeah, dude. Okay. You are going to have to. You can't just leave that hanging out there, bro. The real Area 51. Come on. Okay. Help us out.
All right, like you know how most people think Area 51 is in Arizona,
Yeah,
or whatever, right? If you look up Wright Pat Air Force Base, it's in Dayton, Ohio. It's like that's where they took the remains from the alien area. I mean, the Area 51, and brought it out here. And ever since then, they've been doing like all these weird experiments and shit out here. Like,
But
and it's right next. It's right next to a college, and like whenever, because we used to go to it's called, what is it, Wright State. And like whenever you get lost, like if you got drunk and got lost and wandered over towards the Air Force Base, it would be people there with like AKs and shit telling you to get away. Like, it's crazy out there. Anybody that lives over by the Air Force Base will tell you, yeah, it's weird shit that goes on out there.
well, that would explain the music, because Dayton, let me tell you something. The 70s, from the oh my God, all of them groups that came out of Dayton, bananas. I think Roger,
Ohio players come out of Dayton.
Ohio.
Midnight Star.
Zap, Ohio players, and it's crazy because like we know a lot, like they offsprings and stuff like that. Like we probably know them, like just around the city and stuff like that. It's a super small city.
Didn't the Calloway brothers come from there? The dudes who did "I Want to Be Rich."
I'm not for sure. Sounds familiar though. I know the Wright brothers. You know, aviation, shit like that. They grew up out here.
I'm talking about funk, nigga. I'm talking about funk.
Yeah. This the birthplace of funk. Like everybody tell you that. Like, yeah, this the birthplace of it.
Yeah, no parking on the dance floor. That shit.
Ohio players, CC Peniston, Zap.
Just the drugs.
Yep. And we still our music scene out here pretty cool now. You know, a lot of people ain't really like big, but yeah, you know, our music scene pretty cool.
Aura, Lakeside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
All the way live.
I tell you what,
yep.
You can't find a used bass in Dayton, nigga. You ain't looking.
Hey, real quick, back to the Area 51, man. Didn't they test nukes in Arizona?
Oh, Arizona, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, it may be Arizona where that Area 51 really was. You know what I mean? But for you to be tested nukes.
We got an underground city though. Like it's a city. It's a city up under right.
On some Who Cloned Tyrone shit,
bro. Like it goes.
Wow.
People that work there, I'll probably say, but yeah, it's a city. Like they talk about how like it goes deep down up under. Like it's crazy. Like
that's the first.
Right, Pat. And it's crazy because the more and more you look into the aliens and stuff like that, you'll start hearing about Wright Pat Air Force Base. You feel what I'm saying? And then you'll be like, oh, okay, that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Well, I want to jump around a little bit. Oh, that's funny. I want to get back on the road of here. loan wise, and
Yes,
always
sir.
on time, that light comes.
Not a millisecond late.
That's
Not
that's a dope ass way to open up a scene in a movie with just them words. That and always on time, that light comes. Now I'm gonna need you to separate the light from, or unless you are encompassing them all. Here's a divine experience. I ran home from school one day in the 4th grade. My mother was still in the bed. My grandmother, I came and sat on the bed with my grandma next to my mother, and my grandmother came and sat down next to me. And I was very sickly, so they was always telling me about buttoning up real, because it was cold in Chicago. My grandmother goes, "Boy, how many times have I told you to put this hat right on your head?" And she pushed the hat on my head. And when she did, the glass across the room broke and a bullet stuck in the hole where my head just was. That happened. Now, are you talking about a divine experience? Or are you talking about a divine thought before a divine experience? Or are you talking about a thought that hits you at just the right time, or all of the above?
Sound like all the above.
No.
Mainly a thought. Mainly a thought, because
There we go.
that's
Okay.
where I reside, inside.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, give me an example of an on-time light like that that was personal, that you feel you could share.
Oh, I had that same experience when I got shot at.
Nothing is
Hold on, True.
excuse me, bro. Nothing as heavy as what you just described right there, because that's pretty heavy.
That's
But
an experience.
Right, that is an experience. But say
You're saying a thought.
Yeah, a thought. Now say I'm not going to compare a thought to something that actually happened like that.
Right.
No, but
Right.
you know what I mean? But I'll give some that happened in life with me that involved my grandmother. So I was just had my license, fresh with my license, and I love to drive. You know what I mean? But not as much as I used to. But I was gonna just go to my mother's house, grab something real quick, and I decided to take a detour. You know what I mean? I wanted to go get high. You know, and this was when people were still smoking Phillies. Yeah, the whole thing was stuff. You know what I mean? I was gassed. Well, I put half that thing out. Well, I kept it. You know, and I was thinking about 18, 19 at the time. You know, and what you call it? I was going back home. I pulled over because I wanted to put some eye drops in my eyes. I was going, and then I left back out the parking lot, and I didn't realize the whole time it was dark, late. Didn't have my headlights on.
Whoops.
I had my music blasting and everything. Next thing I know, in the corner of my eye, I see a dark. I didn't see lights first, but I saw a dark vehicle on the left side under the light. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there it go. But the thing, before all this happened, my grandmother was actually telling me, "Don't go. I have a bad feeling. Don't go. Don't go. I have a bad feeling." And then I did too, but I ignored it. Every time I had those serious gut feelings before I was about to do something, I ignored it. There I have it, proving that I should have been listening to what was inside and what my grandmother was telling me.
Brother.
And then also I got that possession charge. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to challenge that your story isn't as quote unquote big as mine. your story to me weighs a bit more on the scale because I was discussing a divine moment. A divine moment generally is something that has little to nothing to do with your ability and all to do with the grace given you.
The spirit.
Yes,
The
you've
spirit
been
was
given.
heavy at work in that moment.
Yes, you were graced in that moment. Yours was about choice twice ignored. Brother, you got a choice. You had a choice.
I
And
did.
you chose to ignore your grandmama's quiet voice because your grandmama's quiet voice, bruh. Come on. That's just, look here. That's as close
I
to the
know
spirit
now.
as you're going to get.
10 plus years later, I know now.
Right. Now, you're going to ignore her.
Man.
And yours? Yeah. That's a much bigger lesson, brother. That's a much bigger lesson. Unless people think they're going to go through this life. Yeah. The deal is you're not going to go through this life through divine intervention, but you will go through it with choice. And as much as I would love to stay and keep doing this, I got a honey-do list from my wife that's so long, I need a Negro spiritual to get through it. Again, another dope show made so by the people who showed up. I love the brothers that come up in here. I love the talks we had because I know they're going to help somebody. Somebody is going to do well because of this. Somebody's going to hear some shit that was said here today and be able to apply that to their living. And when they do, this multiplies. Don't put it on everybody else. It's on you. You got to clean the windows of your soul so the quiet voice can get to you from every angle. One of the best ways to do that is to stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm out.